Hello everyone and welcome to today's episode of Tales of the Arise. So, let's continue.
I hate camping out.
You've said this, right? I saw Hoodle was out. That means there must be an owl nearby somewhere. Should I rest? Yeah, I probably should. The CP's the worry. I don't have anything that I really want to craft.
Huh? Why are you looking at me like that?
Are those mage clothes that you're wearing?
So what if they are?
The large hood is cute, and it's big enough to hold Hoodle, too.
Huh?
And the way the fabric is cut into strips is really unique. I had no idea this sort of fashion existed on Dana.
Quit staring!
Did I say something to offend you?
No, I think she's just not used to the attention.
Coolio. The different Danon realms.
As if this place wasn't cold enough, it's also pitch black. I'm amazed anyone can live in this realm.
Seriously. Having all this snow everywhere makes it harder to walk or get anything done. And not having any light to see by makes the uneven terrain even more difficult.
Calaglia is no walk in the park either. It's dusty and there's rocks everywhere. And it's on fire all over the place.
Yeah, you're right. Now that you mention it, all those fires are a pretty weird phenomenon. They were always so annoying to navigate around.
Out here, fire's as important as water to our survival. So are the trees we use for firewood.
Is it that rare to see the sun here?
Not just rare. Until I went to Calaglia, I'd never seen sunlight before. I'd only heard about it. I couldn't believe just how hot and bright it seemed to be. But I guess in most realms, it's just a fact of life. They're used to it.
It's pretty interesting, isn't it? The way the sorts of things people take for granted change from one place to another.
If I actually do recall that if people don't have like any way of light, like their children could easily be born blind. Could be an evolutionary trait or something, but it's a possibility. Vegetable soup, rare ore rate up S, obtained ore up S. What is S? Wait. Up T. So there's 5 CP at the end of the battle. Oh, so just a little CP gain would be nice from the grilled fish. But I still like the grilled mushrooms more. Oh no, not the grilled mushrooms. The steamed potatoes. Potatoes are legendary. Make someone else? Make with someone else. Okay. I didn't mean to do that, but alright. Oh well. Oh right, I can talk to people.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
I think it's time we go to sleep.
Now, I don't know why, but I didn't hear any vocals.
Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
I don't know what they were supposed to say there.
I think he's saying something's over there.
The Owl Forest. Side quest. Sure, might as well. Kutu. Oh, okay.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Oh, you're just a teleportation link? What is the whole point? How do you teleport me to this weird...
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
What's going on? Why did the weather change all of a sudden?
The snow's gone, and it doesn't even feel cold anymore. Just what's going on?
Don't bloody know.
What What is this place?
I see something big farther in. Is that a Zoogle? No, an owl?
Hoodle doesn't seem too wary, so it's probably not hostile.
Let's go see what's up then. Stay sharp.
Well, I'm going to assume, as I can see over there, is that this is the secret owl collectible area where we can potentially collect owls, or when we find the owls randomly around the world, they'll show up here. Fantastic. Midnight Battle Garb. Dannon clothing dyed pitch black top to bottom, blending in perfectly with darkness for late night excursions.
I don't get it. Why has it suddenly started giving us things?
Hey, is that owl beckoning us over?
I think it is. It's the owl we rescued before.
Then maybe that's what the gifts are all about. It's thanking us for saving its friend.
This one isn't just bigger than Hootle, though. Something about it seems almost regal. Don't you think?
What if it was the king of the owls?
Would that make the other one the queen?
You think so?
Yes, they're clearly a pair.
Is this some kind of owl sanctuary?
It's such a big place, though. I wonder if those two were living here all alone until we rescued that owl.
I thought no other owls existed, but here they are. And a king and queen by the looks of them. You never know what other ones might be out there until we look for them. It's not like you were searching the whole world over yourself, right, Rinwell?
Well, I mean, yeah. I guess you've got a point. Hey, Hootle. How about we find more of your friends and tell them about this place? It can be a little side mission on our trip, if that's okay.
It's fine with me. We'll find as many as we can.
Thank you. Oh,
Rinwell?
it's nothing. Don't mind me. Ready to move on?
Emblem obtained. Birdie Bestie. Increased maximum AG. Birdie Bestie, the greatest friend to den and owls the world over. Any friend of Hoodle's is a friend of Rinwell's. AG restored upon the enemy defeat. Restores AG. Yeah, okay. Increased boost gauge went from enemy defeats. Okay. Increases the amount of boost gauge added upon defeating an enemy. Okay, that actually seems pretty solid. Owl Astral Energy. Increases elemental attack strength based on the number of owls gathered. Oh. So the amount of owls we gather is just going to keep enhancing her elemental attacks. Pretty whack. Concentrate. A support Arte that temporarily raises one ally's penetration by 30% for a set period. Coolio. I haven't really looked through her, have I? Oh, I did. Attack and elemental attack by 30%. Yeah, I remember that one. Cover. Yeah, I didn't really care about that. I definitely wanted those. Increase boost gauge from enemy down. So we have two ways to increase your boost gauge. Don't have enough for both. However, yeah, we need over 1,020. Can afford some of these though. mean, there's not many of us who need penetration, though. This one's elemental defense, her new one is resistance, and the last one is elemental attack damage. Definitely want this one. Feel like this one would be nice. Because I keep finding the owls, and thanks to Hootle, I can now find them a little easier as well. I think I'll want this one, because I don't know how many times she downs. Alright, so many choices. Yeah, I guess we can finish this off and increase her attack damage. That's 2 completed for Xion. I don't really ever see her jumping in the air unless I probably controlled her. Well, we're mainly in an ice biome, so fire what I would assume would be more. Seems like I don't have any though. Okay. Do last shot. Because I don't know how she shoots. And then there's still me. Still want a new ability from this. Rising Falcon, which is a smackdown move. Delivers a swift hard kick while rapidly descending from the air. Increase boost strike damage. Increases the amount of damage dealt to enemies hit with a boost strike. Increase counterattack damage. I don't really dodge. I'm not a good dodger. Increase near death / elemental defense. Increase maximum AG. Actually, I kind of want this because this will allow me to do Stardust in the midair. Because I don't have enough to keep the combos going that way. We'll save up still. The Owl Forest. Owls you find will gather in the Owl Forest. There's an Owl King and Owl Queen. In this forest, you can talk to the king to get rewards based on the number of owls you've located. Fast travel point added. Alright, okay. You will lose some... Alright, well, I don't need those anyway. Looks like there's still room for some owls on this perch. So I didn't find all of them in the Laglia then. I'm assuming in some hidden areas that I don't entirely... One of the hidden areas would be the one that was blocked off from me from accessing the pathway. Just got a bunch of random loot in the corner. What is that supposed to mean? Is there a secret owl here as well? Is there for real a secret owl here? I'm not hunting. Not right now. Time to go back.
I think Hootle senses an owl around here.
Are you sensing the one that we just teleported from? No, it's not. Yeah, it's not sensing that one. Okay. No clue.
So the guys we saw back in Messia were Snake Eyes. And your group fighting them is...
The Silver Swords. Heck, we even have members working within the Snake Eyes gathering intel for us.
Sounds like it involves a lot of double crossing.
It does. But it keeps us alive and one step ahead. Calaglia wouldn't have been liberated without those double agents.
Wrong button, I wanted the map. Alright, so this leads to nowhere, so we're gonna head up this way. Another fishing locale. Definitely looks cool.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Raging
Zalrratour Alpha! Here it
Okay.
It's over! Demon Fang! Here I come! It's over!
By the Alright, it's showtime!
Strike! Swallow Blade!
Now, Gemini Aqua! Air thrust!
Okay.
Well, looky here!
I don't think I even was able to do anything. Another drop down spot, but this is a heavy drop down. A lot down there too.
Go no further! Here we go!
You're finished!
It's over!
Demon Tank!
Sealed!
You're mine!
Get you all out the water!
Mirage!
Airborne beast! My
It's over!
Go! You're mine! Here goes!
Here I...
Now!
You got flyers!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I was wondering what that was doing, so if I'm too far away from
Barely
an
a
enemy,
blip on our radar.
it automatically teleports me to the next one. That's pretty cool. I also got a new skill, so I want to look at that. Yeah, it was Arte. Can I add it to here? No, of course not. I got a whole bunch of these moves, but I don't got nothing else. Sword Rain Alpha. A relentless series of quick thrusts followed by an upward strike. Okay. Flaming Edge, Explosive Ring. So it tells me what the alternative ability is, but I have none of these. So Infernal Torrent's the only one I have unlocked, so there's no point of me doing anything else, because I don't have anything else. I've got to keep what I have until I can get Rising Phoenix or some other flame move. Because otherwise I won't be able to use my Flame Blade at all.
Little help!
Take this! It's over!
Here
Here I come! Here I come! You're finished!
Sealed! Reload! Let's get you all tucked away!
Mirage!
Flame of Fury!
Here I come! You're finished! Demon Fang!
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Take this!
Here we go.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Demi-Human Talon.
Rinwell. Hey, Rinwell!
What are you doing here? If the Snake Eyes spot you here, they'll...
So you did make it back alive. Man, am I glad to see you safe.
Barely. When we all got separated, I thought...
They're fine. They all got back in one piece. Well, Azugul took a bite out of 2 of our guys, but what matters is you're safe. So, you gonna introduce me?
Meet Alphen and Shion. I brought them with me from Calaglia.
You mean you made it to Calaglia? Wait, this is it? Just the 2 of them? Where's the rest?
Well, it's kind of a long story. It's best if I fill everyone in at once.
Your call, Rinwell. But everyone will be dying to know. We better get back as soon as we can. Use this passage whenever you need to go in or out of the city. Stay away from the front gate, whatever you do.
Noted. Alright, well that's a fast travel point. We're gonna go and explore, and, I mean, like we should, and see what everything's at.
No choice.
I never miss! Dance in the wind! Sleep now! Mega Ray!
You're finished!
Do it! You are in
Fudge.
fantastic.
As soon as I'm done here, I'll come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Astral energy! Full throttle!
And this the
No
other one.
chance! Strike! Mirage! Demon Fang!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Okie dokie. A lot of the flying birds around here.
Gotta break through!
Go! Not on my watch!
Portal Blade!
Raging
Rising,
cascade!
come and face me!
Here I go! I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eye. Got flyers!
You are in tip-top shape. Let a
As soon as
marksman
I'm done
handle
here,
it.
come help out. All yours! Demon Fang!
Now!
You're mine!
All right, it's...
Okie dokie.
This could be useful.
Crystaburl math? Crystaburl math? I don't bloody know. They're guarding wheat. I must have it.
Get
Slash! Here I come! Swallow blade!
One last one! Raging cascade!
Here I come! You're finished!
Now, where are you going?
Now,
Take
who
this!
to die next?
You're
You
finished!
are in tip-top
Come
shape.
on! As soon as I'm done here.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Easy peasy. Ha, Hoodle.
Just trying to heal myself passively without having to burn CP. Is that an owl? That's an owl. Okay. Wolf tail. A proud yet ferocious looking wolf tail. Pairing it with a set of wolf ears can make the wearer feel like a literal lone wolf.
You're saying we should check the owl forest?
Well, is that supposed to be my icon that we've gotten a new item acquired? I think I'm okay.
Gotta break through! I'll take you all on! Swallow blade! You're finished! Take this! You're finished!
I'm out of ammo. Watch them.
You're mine!
Dance in the wind.
Start up!
You are in tip-top
My
shape.
turn! As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
There's benefits into not taking damage, like healing.
Hi, Hoodle.
Eat dirt!
Oh, come on, I was literally stuck.
In here,
It's
not
over.
in your dreams.
Slash! Demon Fang!
Steering
You're
wheel.
mine.
Here goes
You're
in
finished.
the wind. Air thrust.
Take this.
One more. Let's astral energy.
Take this! It's
Here I
over!
go.
We did it!
More.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
You're mine! Ah!
Magic is in.
Take this.
Go.
It's over!
Here's a healing arc.
Slash! Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind. Air thrust.
I can feel my power growing!
Level up. Epic. Crystabil mass, a clump of stones that shine different colors of day and night, is easily breakable possible due to its conflicting powers. Dang, that one had a lot. Random item in the middle of the water, or is that a fish? It's probably salmon. It is salmon. I heard movement. There's a doggo.
An opponent like this should be easy.
That's not what I meant.
Swallow blade! Try this! Infernal Fury!
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Take this! It's over!
Here's a healing
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
astral energy.
Say no
both of
more.
them? It does.
That astral energy was incredible.
I gave it everything I had.
Alright, there was an exclamation mark here. What is this for? Sure. Grit emblem, an emblem that raises endurance. It can often be seen equipped by soldiers guarding major positions and those fighting defensive
Looks like
battles.
some solid equipment.
Yeah, aren't you wearing a grit? I'm pretty sure she is. I'm wearing attack. More damage I do. You know, I've heard from many people, or mainly myself, that, you know, more damage is a good offense, or a good defense. I'm being dense. Offense is the best defense. If I hit hard enough, they can't hit me back. It seems like solid logic to me.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Here goes! In here!
Demon Fang!
This'll come in handy.
Take this!
Blah, blah,
It's
blah.
over.
Daring it. Flame.
You're
Now,
out.
reload! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. Together, that wasn't even a problem.
And she unhealed herself, so that's fantastic. And some more orange jelly. Nice. Alright, this area has been completely cleared. I believe I've looted everything, looked for everything. So, let's head around and look. See if anything I missed while wandering about. Oh, jumping off there probably would be no problemo. Never go towards the gates of the castle. Front gates. Now, how close can I get then? Alright. Enough to get lettuce.
No choice. You're mine! Try this!
Burning
It's burning for it! Take
Dance
this!
in the wind!
Ah!
Air thrust!
Demon Fang! Rising
Hear
Wiper!
me! Flame of fury! Burning
You're
sun!
on! You're mine!
Raging.
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Alright, so don't head to that. We can head everywhere else. Alright, time to go to the secret hideout.
How do the Renans not know about this secret route of yours?
Cysloden's an old city. It's littered with pathways that people have long forgotten. But keep your voice down. We don't know how long this route will stay hidden.
This is a secret route that leads directly from the Navaria snow plains to inside Csyloden. It's an underground passage that even though Snake Eyes forgot about, there's a loud echo in there, so try not to make too much noise. Will do, buddy boy. Will do. Some milk. I don't know what milk does, but it's milk. Csyloden.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Do I see a bright white owl somewhere? Not yet. Welcome to Csyloden. You should hurry on in before anyone notices you. Also, watch what you say around people or you'll quickly regret it. Yeah, it kind of
So
makes
this
sense.
is Csyloden, capital city of Cyslodia.
Be careful. You never know where Snake Eyes or their informants are lurking. We're basically walking into a Zoogl's den here.
Yeah, I look perfectly like a Csyloden member, wearing garb that's meant for desert climate. Everyone else is in snow garb. And Shion is wearing Empress-looking clothing. She looks like a Renin, who's also not wearing clothing that is meant for winter. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Don't worry, you're not being watched. Get going. Remember, keep your eyes straight, don't talk to anybody, and don't stop for anything along the way. Anything at all. Got it? This looks like a secret little pressure plate pad. Or is that just a sewer grate? Possibly just a sewer grate. Let me look back here. It's a sewer grate. Excuse me, sir. I'd like to report someone for talking badly about his lordship. Tell me more. Depending on what you heard, there might be a reward in it for you. Sleaze bag. I wonder where my brother goes when he leaves. He says he found a good job somewhere, but he won't tell me where. Market stalls. Can't buy anything from market stalls. Won't you please consider making it just a little cheaper? I can't quite afford it at that price. You know the rules, ma'am. I can't change my wares or lower my prices no matter how much you try to haggle me. Not even I can afford to eat either. The authorities always make off with my earnings. I'm struggling just like you are. Yeah.
There are shops here?
On a permit basis. As long as people don't get reported on and sent to work the floodlights, economic activity is allowed here.
All this talk about reports and permits. This place really is different from Callaglia.
So you actually stay up there when there's an owl nearby, but where? Don't see nothing. Specs. The taxes are so high I can't afford to do business. I've got to sell enough to make ends meet. Hey, don't. Business permissions would be the least of your worries if you wound up dead. You never know where a Snake Eyes henchman might be lurking. There you are. No, please don't. Oh, that's so uncomfortable. Sunglasses. Tinted glasses that protect the wearer's eyes from the sun rays, and it can also be used to suspiciously conceal their line of sight. Yeah.
You're saying we should check the owl forest?
Oh, so it's just every time we get one? Hey, you! You know anything about any insurgents? Because I heard you're quite informed about what goes on around here. I don't know anything at all, honest. If I did, I'd report it right away, like any good citizen. I hope for your sake you mean that, because if any one of us catches you doing anything funny, you'll be arrested on criminal conspiracy. I better get back to work now. Wouldn't want to get in trouble for taking too long. That's not fair. You can't be too careful. You never know who might try to report you. And there's one more text bubble down here, in a randomly suspicious alleyway. If you got no business here, then stay away. Okay, shady lady.
Look at those sweet sisters carrying on family business even after their father's been hauled off.
Oh, fantastic.
Who wants some bread? Nice hot bread fresh from the oven. I know it looks a little, unique, but I promise it's really tasty.
That's sad.
I'm not slacking off, I swear. I'll get back to work, okay?
Sorry for blocking your path, ma'am.
I saw someone suspicious at the back alley market. Can we stop turning people in, please?
And then what? We're orphans. It's not like we've got other ways of making money.
But we were just creating more orphans.
Damn. That do be bad.
Rinwell!
Regan!
Shh. It's good to see you. Who's this?
They're with me.
If you say so. Come on, Menek's waiting. We can talk in there.
The name's Menek, leader of the Silver Swords. And I wish I could extend my warmest welcome to you all, but if my eyes don't deceive me, you appear to have a Renin in your midst. If she is your prisoner, that's a rather loose leash you have her on.
She's not a prisoner.
So why do I get the feeling there's a rat about the house? No offense intended. See, I've grown comfortable with the likely outcome I'll be stabbed in the back. But stabbed in the front?
We risked our lives just to get here, sir. If you want to send her away, fine. But you'll lose me too.
I see. Trust is in about as short supply as light around these parts, and mine more than anyone's. But I'll choose to believe you. Forgive my manners. You must be tired after such an arduous journey. But to business. We need your strength. The Snake Eyes' grip on the city tightens by the day. Our people are suffocating out there. Hence the scouts I sent to find help. We're at the end of our tether here.
That's why we're here, to help. We've got the firepower to do it, too. But first, we've got some urgent business to take care of.
I see. So your leader is in need of rescuing.
It's none of your concern. We get that. But
It's coming to our aid that got you into this mess in the first place. You can count on us. Just as long as you help us with our problem afterwards. If he's been arrested by the Snake Eyes, as you say, then there's a good chance he's being interrogated over at their headquarters. Either that, or he's being put to work over at the Floodlights. First priority is finding out where he is. If you're planning on tagging along, Rinwell will show you the way. Just make sure to keep a low profile. Remember, it's not just the Snake Eyes. Hostiles lurk among the villagers, too. This leader of yours, he must be quite the inspiration for you to go to such lengths for him. I look forward to meeting him someday.
Bro, I don't know about you. Ah, crap. Emblem obtained. Silver Sword. Increased max AG. Oh, only for her. Okay, fair enough. Silver Sword. A member of the Silver Swords, Cysylodia's local resistance. Rinwell crossed the Calaglian border on an important mission despite her young age. Gale Force. Detonates a pocket of compressed air right in front of Rinwell. Placid Pool? Forms a surging dive with water with a water splash. Arte casting mobility. Allows you to move around while casting Artes. That sounds fantastic for her. Reduces the amount of time it takes to cast a spell when performed as part of a combo. Bigger combos reduce this time more than the smaller ones. Okie dokie. I think the Arte mobility would be a lot more beneficial, but we can max this out now that I see this. Her resistance can go up by 10. See the badness of that, I guess. Oh wait, no I can't. Ooh, that was close. I almost been dumb.
Alright, let's head into town and see what the fuss is.
Now, this dude seemed shady as fudge. Like, I know Rinwell seemed shady. She still seemed shady to me. But the voice actor for that guy, he, like, totally has the, like, snake voice. Like, he's totally corrupt. But whatever.
Have you and Menek known each other for long, Rinwell?
No, not really. I haven't been with the Silver Swords for all that long, truth be told. He's a smart guy, but he's also deeply suspicious of other people. I can understand, since that's how you get to survive around here.
Really? I could tell he was wary of us at first, but he seemed to warm up to us pretty quickly once we talked to him.
Yeah, that's pretty unusual for him. I think that's a sign of how desperate things have become. In my case, it took a long time for him to start trusting me. But then again, I kinda get where he's coming from. You never know who might betray the group, or when the Snake Eyes might be watching.
What made you join up with the Silver Swords in the first place? This wasn't your hometown, so was it the Snake Eyes who...
No, it wasn't them. Actually, we shouldn't stand around talking. People will start to suspect us. Let's keep moving.
If you're looking to pick up some intel, I suggest you visit the Central Plaza. You won't be able to just talk openly to whoever you like there, but you should at least hear some of the rumors going around.
Plus, it's a good opportunity for you all to get to know Csyloden and to see where things are at with it you're for yourselves. If Renwell brought you here, that means you guys can be trusted. Consider yourselves honorary silver swords. Feel free to use this place however you like.
I never expected to see your crew running with a Renin, I must admit. To be honest, I'm not sure I'm comfortable with it. You might say she's on the same side as us, but you can't just trust them. We're starting to run low on food. I better get in touch with the supply team so they can find more.
Well, I got a little bit of food on me myself.
Oh, Dana, what's that smell? It's coming from you. When's the last time you had a bath, buddy?
Hey, lay off, would ya? I don't smell that bad. Is that how you talk to someone who spends their days walking through the sewers hauling in what we need to keep this joint running? Okay. Great work gathering all of that intel. I know how risky it is for you to get all that, but your information is always a huge help. The Snake Eyes haven't caught you sneaking around for us, have they? No, they're not aware of what we've been up to. At least, I don't think they are. I couldn't tell you why, but sometimes I can't shake the feeling they might actually be onto me, and just want me to think that they haven't caught me. Oh, that was the same dude. I changed the voice for no reason. Whoops.
Do we get a free place to sleep, madam?
What do you think? I look just like a snake eye, right? Now I can pass as one of them, and they'll be none the wiser. Of course, if they catch me, that's it for me. But high risk, high reward, you know? Shopkeeper, random shopkeeper dude who just teleports around the world.
Do they really expect us to trust that bright-eyed woman? If she's looking for authorities, there's no telling what will happen to us.
It's not our call. Minnick's the one who let her in, so, like it or not, she stays. What the hell is Minnick thinking, letting a bright eye like her join up with us? Hell if I know. I've lost count of how many good guys we've lost to her kind. Same goes for that guy with her from Callaglia. Just how naive is he to... Oh, crap. Yeah, motherfucker, I'm right here. I am right bloody here, listening to your ever-wilting conversations of your talking to the dear Shion that has helped me understand who the fudge I am. Fountain Plaza Avenue. What the fudge?
I hate not knowing where the Snake Eyes might be. Don't say that too loudly. You never know who might be watching you. You know what they say, the nail that sticks out gets hammered down.
So that's where those beams of light have been coming from.
Right. Any Danans accused of dissent against the Cylodia's lord are rounded up and brought here, then put to work. It's a fierce deterrent.
And you think Zephyr might be in there with them?
I want to see what the lights are all pointing towards. Take us there.
Damn. You can see where the floodlights converge from all the way over here.
I want to take a closer look. There's something I need to confirm.
What could possibly be worth the risk of us all getting spotted?
You'll find out when we get there.
Be careful. If anyone's even a little suspicious of us, they'll report us immediately.
Right. It's not just Snake Eyes we need to watch out for, but other Danans too. Still, there are a fair amount of people out on the streets. Isn't it safer to stay at home?
That's the thing. If you stay cooped up too long, people start to suspect you're hiding something. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
So people feel like they have no choice but to turn others in so they don't get in trouble. What a miserable way to live. At the very least, we should probably go someplace where there aren't so many... Ah, Shion!
We already stick out here like a sore thumb as it is. So I think it's better if we just walk confidently out in the open. Don't look anxious. Just walk firmly and look like you have a destination in mind.
What, is sticking to the plan too much of a hassle for her? This is why Renans are the worst.
I don't know if it's a Renan thing or not, but she does have a point. Anyway, we're not gonna get anywhere just standing around. Let's follow after her.
I mean, she does have a good point. I mean, the best way to act not suspicious is to be like you are going to where you need to be, like you're got aspects. Oh, would it kill them to give us a little time off once in a while? I'm fed up with working day in and day out without even a break. Shh, don't say anything crazy, man. Do you want to get put it on the floodlights? Okay, so this is actually kind of interesting that walking by we get to hear the context of the people talk. Not. Can I help you? I'm just working here. Yeah, working hunched over talking to your granny, girlfriend, wife, whatever it may be.
Everybody walking around looks so depressed.
Can you blame them? They live under the cover of darkness day and night. That's bound to wear you down.
Not to mention all the snake eyes roaming around. Laughing, talking too loud, or just about anything that makes you stand out can get you killed.
Is taking in embedded weaklings good for us? Most of them just run errands, but there's a few gems among them. Sometimes you get kids with real talent. Taking them in makes our job easier. Man, this is actually quite whack. And I'm surprised this guy doesn't be like, hey, holy crap, you're that guy who beat the frick out of my Balsaf, Lord Balsaf. Like, bro, why are you wearing that decked out armor? You were definitely part of Lord Balsaf's crew. How do you not recognize me? One of the dudes who just walked up to Lord Balsaf and took him on. Pretty sure the name would have been a little bit renowned. An apple jelly at a bench. People left their snack. How dare they? I got a tip that you're plotting a revolt. But that's crazy. There must be some mistake. It's the floodlights for you. Come along now. What are you looking at? You want to be on the floodlights too? I mean, the gate's locked down. Come any closer and you're under arrest. Well, all right, onward to the floodlights. Well, that guy's getting bullied. Walk outside and people give you the hairy eyeball. Stay indoors and they suspect you. Damned if you do, damned if you don't, huh?
There's no use fretting over it. Someone will find an excuse to report you no matter what you do.
Didn't we just go over this? Little child in the middle of the alleyway, probably an orphan, like the other people. The other children, the other people. Northward's probably where I need to go.
Everybody's so quick to stab each other in the back for a day's penance. I'm sick of it all.
Understandable.
Hey, I hear an outsider's gotten in. Let's submit a tip and get a payoff before anybody else can beat us to the punch.
Yo, bro, I'm right here. I mean, I'm totally not here. Just fear. Okay.
Hey!
You there, miss. Yes? What is it?
I've received reports of you wander beyond your living quarters and work area. What do you have to say for yourself?
This doesn't look good, Alphen. You're not conspiring with any rebels, are you? What? Perish the thought! I have young children to look after. Kids whose parents were sent to work floodlights. That's so. Well, I've heard it all before, lady. I'm sending you to the floodlights for going out of your bounds without permission. You can tell those parents how their kids are when you get there. No, please. Who's going to take care of them if I'm not around to help them? Not my problem. Nobody asked you to take them in to begin with. Come with me. That's how you get shipped off. Doesn't take much. This is insane. Here's your reward. If you find anyone else suspicious, be sure to report them too. Right, of course. Thank you very much.
Hey.
Do you know what you just did? Huh? Alphen, no! That woman you turned in was looking after kids who had no parents. So, what's it to me?
Why, you... Huh?
My parents got sent to the floodlights too, you know. They came back in a sorry state. They can't work and put food on the table, so I've got to do what I can to make ends meet. That doesn't mean you can simply...
Why, you...
Then you feed us, come on! Get us some food, I'm waiting, damn it! Gah, I shouldn't have yelled like that. Alphen.
Sorry.
I'm sorry about that, Rinwell. Let's get out of here. We have a realm to save in Zephyr. It's still understandable. I don't think I've seen that person around here before. Sis, why did Mommy and Daddy get taken away? Did they do something bad? No, they didn't. Mommy and Daddy did nothing wrong, remember that. Me neither. Very suspicious. Finishing the context. We better report them. Bruh. I probably went the entirely wrong way. Oh, fudge. Oh, bloody peanut butter. Am I all the way back here? You know what? Fast travel.
We've reached our destination.
Thank you. Alright, well, I have no idea what the point of that pathway was. That's the direction we need to go, so let's keep heading northward. Of course. Look at this guy, he's cowering in fear. Is this the only reason you're shaking? Well, it's the cold is the only reason why you're shaking. But please, have mercy, I've done nothing. I might feel more charitable if you point me in the direction of someone up to no good. You can tell me all about it at HQ. You don't want me to ship you off to the floodlights, do you? Man, this is all kinds of messed up. And another gate. What was that random sound? Shovels? Yes. This gate's on lockdown. Come any closer and you're under arrest. Makes sense. Let's go. What are these people now whispering about? Oh, I'm not allowed to listen anymore.
A spirit vessel. I thought as much. So they're pumping it full of light.
No, not light. Astral energy. Of course. No wonder this realm's so dark. It's as though there's a pall over the sky even during the day.
Except it isn't dark. Not really. The light's just being diverted.
Diverted?
Suck up all the light, and all that's left over is darkness.
What's the difference?
Darkness exists as an actual element of astral energy, just like light does. Didn't you know that? Let me break it down for you. Astral energy exists as different elements. There's earth, water, fire, and wind, as well as light and darkness. But dark astral energy only exists on Rena, and light astral energy on Dana. So, Dark energy isn't harvested as part of the crown contest.
She's right. It's the same reason why I can't wield dark energy, and similarly, why no Renans can use light energy either.
The only exception to that rule on the Renan end is likely the Lord here, who has the Lightmaster core.
Whatever the case, it looks like they're collecting light here the same way they were fire back in Callaglia.
From what I hear, there used to be a proper day and night cycle in Cyslodia ages ago, but apparently, over the last 300 years, the darkness spread from Csyloden and covered the whole realm.
That's crazy. I can't believe the Renans found a way to steal even our own damn light.
We shouldn't linger. Let's keep moving before someone spots us.
That's pretty whack.
Wandering around blindly is getting us nowhere. The Snake Eyes have the information we need, but we can't just ask for it. So what if we sneak in and take it instead?
I wasn't aware you knew how to be sneaky.
Hey, look over there!
That's Zephyr's son, Law. I don't know. Something doesn't feel right about all this.
Are you kidding? He's practically gift-wrapped for us.
Hey, what are you?
I remember you. What do you want?
We don't mean you any harm. We just want to talk quietly. Deal?
Make it quick.
Where are you keeping Zephyr? We're here to rescue him.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Isn't he your father?
Oh yeah, easy to forget that. After he abandoned me.
Abandoned?
It's the truth. All my old man ever cared about was sticking it to the Bright Eyes. He never even made it to Mom's funeral.
So you become an agent for the local lord?
You got a problem with that? You're not exactly one to talk, keeping company with a Renan woman. You think you know her, but wait until she has a choice between you and her people. I may have become an agent for the Renans, but at least I'm here trying to soothe the agony of my people from the inside. What's your excuse?
I don't buy it. No. You're running because you're scared. You think you're the only one who's had to suffer?
What the hell do you know, you— Ow! What the— Damn you!
Word to the wise, people like you
Enough!
make me—
Look, I don't know what happened between you and your father. But what I do know is that when you fought back at the village, he wouldn't raise a hand to strike you. I've never seen Zephyr back down from a fight. But he could never hurt his own son. And when he said he was staying behind, I think it was because he wasn't willing to abandon you. If you know anything, then tell us, please.
I don't know where they're keeping my dad now. All I've heard is that they're going to publicly execute him in the plaza in front of headquarters.
Execute?
Thank you. You did the right thing.
Why are you so determined to help my father?
Zephyr is the reason I took up the sword. He taught me how to think for myself. And I want to learn more.
If they're going to execute him in the plaza, then it'll be too dangerous for us to go alone.
Let's ask Menek. He should be able to sneak us in.
Sounds good to me. Let's have a chat with him.
Man. Of course, why wouldn't they execute him in the middle of Plaza? He's a leader of the Calaglia Resistance. Nope. Yeah, he was a leader of the Calaglia Resistance. Why wouldn't they murder him? That makes no sense why they wouldn't. Alright, Aaron Yeager, or voice actor of Aaron Yeager. I will look up your name later. And you have nothing to say. Alright, makes sense.
So I get that you perform a certain type of astral arts, but why does your magic look so different from what Renan's use? Is it a different source or something?
I'm not exactly an expert on how Renans cast magic, but we both manipulate astral energy to create it. We just channel that energy in different ways.
Like how you chant your spells, whereas they throw out those weird symbols?
Yeah, and just like how there are different ways to use a sword, there are elemental differences between us too. For example, light is only in Dana, and darkness is only in Rena.
Ah, alright, that makes sense. So let me ask, does that mean you can't use any dark magic at all? Or that they're just more attuned to it?
Basically not at all, since I don't have any dark energy inside my body. There might be an indirect way to tap into it, but I wouldn't know. I didn't learn everything that my family knew about magic, so it's hard for me to say for sure.
Fair enough. Thanks for teaching me all that. I really do appreciate it.
Sure thing.
The more knowledge, the better. These people are already there. So we got all the way from the top of the stairs down to here in a random alleyway. Okay, whatever. Onward. To Menek, who seems like a very slithery snake.
So, you made it back in one piece. No promising leads unearthed on this end, I'm afraid. It may take a little longer.
We got our own lead, but it's not good. They're planning to execute Zephyr in the plaza in front of the Snake Eyes headquarters. And soon.
They're going to what? I've never known them to move so fast. They must believe he poses a grave threat.
We have to break him out. We could really use your help.
Not gonna be easy, but I'm sure we can think of something. If they're staging it in the plaza, there's bound to be an announcement beforehand. Which means if we can...
Snake Eyes! They've got us surrounded!
Damn! I knew we shouldn't have trusted...
Save it! In position, everyone! Repel them!
Use us, Menek. We've got your back.
No. You need to get out of here now. Rinwell, you know what to do.
Underground waterway to the rear. On it.
But...
No discussions. You didn't make it this far for it to end here. We'll be fine. We just have to buy you a little time. I'll send word later. Now get going already.
I hope everyone enjoyed today's episode of Tales of the Arise. And everyone, have a great day.